Hey everybody, Valheim released their holiday patch, which includes the holiday items, so you can finally decorate for the holidays. And not only that, it's got a lot of really cool fixes that you're going to want to know about. Before we get to that, if you need a server, take a look at my sponsor, Gportal. You can save 10% if you use my link on a server for Valheim, or just about any other game out there that they have servers for. directtheviking.com/Gportal. Okay, first up, we've got this beautiful image, which I believe they're using the same artist on all of these, drawn images, these digital paintings. This is a beautiful image. This is actually going to be my desktop background on all three of my monitors here throughout the holidays. I just love this image so much. It's really cool. But then as we get to the patch notes here, they start off by saying, aside from some regular fixes and tweaks, this patch features two special things that we really hope you will appreciate. Firstly, we have changed the seasonal items to be set to activate depending on the date. Since we're in December, that means the Yuletide items will be available right now. This is a really cool change so that all the holiday items will be on a timer and will just become available shortly before the holidays each time a holiday rolls around, and we won't have to worry about a patch being pushed and waiting for that and, missing the deadline like they had to do with the Halloween patch. Okay, over here in game, we've got the Yule hat, which of course you can get from Haldor. You can buy that from him. That's a pretty snazzy little hat. Yep, there we go. And we have the Christmas or the Yule wreath, and that's a nice looking item right there. Also got the mistletoe. Got to stand under that. Yep, waiting for a kiss. And then we've got the Yule garland, which you can string up and just keep it going and going and going, and really decorate your place and be really festive for the holidays. We've also got the Yule tree, which looks awesome with its flickering lights there, and the Yule clap presents, and each one has some inventory in it, so you can stick a gift in there for somebody. The white one has 1 slot, the green one has 2 slots, and the red one, of course, has 3. And back on the patch notes, they continue on by saying, and the second highly requested feature is that we have added keyboard and mouse support for Xbox so that you can play the game however you prefer. I'm so happy for you Xbox players out there because I cannot imagine playing Valheim with a controller myself. Keyboard and mouse is absolutely necessary if you ask me. And so now the Xbox players, you have the opportunity to do that as well. Okay, they've got some abbreviated patch notes here, and it just says settings menu revamped, which I'll show you, added automatic toggling of seasonal items, which we've talked about, and multiple bug fixes. So there are a lot of patch notes here, and I've highlighted a few of the ones that I want to go over, and I'll have the link in the description here if you want to take a look at the rest of them here. As a matter of fact, I'll just scroll by here slowly, and you can pause the video if you want to read them. But getting to the ones that I highlighted, they've alleviated issue with music stuttering when playing with low FPS. So yeah, if you're playing on a low-end system or maybe a laptop or something and you have low FPS, hopefully your music's not going to stutter anymore. Added automatic toggling of seasonal items, which we've already discussed and we're very happy about. Implemented a system to detect low local disk space when saving. This is a great system here because if you're trying to save a game and you're out of disk space, you could corrupt your world and maybe not get a save, right? So we don't want to lose your world or your progress. So nice to have a low disk space warning. Next, they tweaked boss spawning to prevent bosses from getting stuck. Yep, we've seen that with quite a few bosses. So nice that they've tried to fix that. We'll have to see how it is. Let me know in the comments if you're still having that problem. Fixed an issue where signs would be flashing with anti-aliasing on. Oh, this is super annoying. I hate when there's like little things flashing or flickering on screen, like when 2 rugs are overlapping and they're flickering like that. That's super annoying. And at least they've tried to fix the flashing on the signs here when you have anti-aliasing on. Fixed a bug that could cause boats to take damage due to low FPS. A lot of you have seen this. I know I've seen it on streams. I might have experienced this myself on my servers when we have a lot of people on, but when you have low FPS, it can kind of cause your boat to do a weird smacking motion on the water and take damage. So hopefully they fix that. Some settings can be found on multiple tabs so they can be found more easily. So here in the settings menu, there's a little bit of a new layout here. They've got gameplay, which has language, auto run, show button hints, enable Raven hints. You could reset them, reduce background performance, and auto backup history, how many saves your computer's going to hold. Keyboard and mouse, you got mouse sensitivity, and then just all the settings here for keyboard and mouse. You can even invert the mouse if you want to now. There's a controller tab here, so you can see all of your controller stuff and do some different layouts here. There's graphic settings tab, which has all the graphic settings, and they have a new graphic mode button, so you can switch quickly between presets here from very low all the way through from your custom, balance, performance, and high quality. Then there's an audio tab separating out the audio there, and an accessibility tab so you can scale your user interface, toggle auto run, immersive camera, camera shake, reduce flashing lights, motion blur, and depth of field. They've also added some tooltips for some settings to clarify their functionality. I love when games tell you when you mouse over and they have tooltips. I love when they have hotkeys displayed on screen. So this will be a nice addition here. And predefined graphic modes for PC and Linux, which I showed you already. And they added a keyboard and mouse tab for the Xbox. So lots of good changes and additions there just in time for the holidays. What do you think of these updates here? And which ones are you excited for? I know I love whenever they activate the holiday items. And I love that they added a timer for the holiday items so that they'll just go live when it gets close to that holiday so we don't miss it because we're waiting for a patch. And I'll just give a quick plug to the Valheim store here. Check out the Valheim shirt that I got. You can get one of these and lots of other cool stuff over at the Valheim merch shop. Just go to valheimgame.com and check out their merch shop. And I have a merch shop too. If you go to JurokTheViking.com/merch, and you can see a bunch of cool things that I have for sale. All right, that's it for now. Have fun out there and have a happy holiday.